Welcome back to Raspo Farmer. This week I'm doing a tour of my sewing room. Last week I finished up my last project in fixing up my sewing room, and it was recovering the rocking chair, well, making cushions for it. But previous projects include making curtains from bed sheets, throw pillows, and recovering a chair. So if you see those projects as we go, be sure to go back and look at the video so you can watch them. But I wanted to be able to give you a tour because I always love seeing how people set their places up. As you probably have guessed by now, I do farming, and I love being able to go to people's farms and see how they do things. And kind of the same principle here is I want to be able to share with you my space, and it looks nice, and I didn't spend hardly any money on it. Most things were thrifted, garage sales, or stuff we already had. So definitely budget friendly. So take you around. Okay, we're starting with the door over here as you walk in. And I have the closet with mostly fabric and things like that. I have my iron and ironing board out. If I'm working on a project, I need about every other step, so it makes 0 sense for me to put it away, even though kind of a hassle having it out. But that wall right there, I have a mirror. It just needs to be put up so I don't knock it over, because I really don't need 7 years bad luck. I have the rocking chair. My mom usually hangs out if I'm sewing and filming. She'll help me with the camera, or if I have big pieces of fabric, that's just easier with 2 people, so she usually hangs out with me and sits in the rocking chair. Kitty has her spot. Nivius. She has her kitty bed. And all this is an old comforter that was kind of starting to come apart. Cut in strips and folded it up, so she has a very nice thick bed. Boop. Boop. Okay, she's amused with me. I have my basket of patterns, camera parts, tripods and fittings and stuff. Bulletin board with my next project, so get a sneak peek of that. I have my sewing machine, pins, scissors, bobbins. This stuff is chalk for marking. I like using chalk, or these are dressmaker's pencils. Came in a bag of thread from Goodwill that I picked up. Kitty need more pets? Kitty does not need more pets. Chair was a garage sale find and recovered it with pretty fabric to match. So that's another video if you want to check it out. As are the curtains. I've got Mom's spinning wheel tucked away in the corner so it doesn't get hurt, and the loom. Throw pillows were a previous video, so if you haven't yet, check those out. I've got thread. Yes, I color sorted my thread, but it honestly saves time when I'm looking for thread. I don't have to go through all the jars. I've at least narrowed it down. If I was really being extra, I would rainbow sort them, which I probably will do one day, just because I can. The framework is for warping your loom, for getting it set up, and it's working to hold the cones right now. Kitty, don't do that. And this was actually my old dresser growing up, but it now holds, the top drawer is notions, zippers, Velcro, elastic, snaps, things like that. The bottom two is fabric that I don't really have a use for, or old curtains that were in the house that the fabric's still good. Kitty, kitty. I had a train of thought. Start at the top. The basket there holds my interfacings and linings. The apple basket holds buttons, books for quilting, knitting, and such. The basket is yarn Mom knits for charity, so that's her project basket. And then just some other miscellaneous stuff, and we're back at the door. So, I'd love to hear how you have your sewing room set up, so let me know in the comments below. And make sure you like and subscribe. Next week's video, you got a peep of what was on my bulletin board. So I'm excited to get back to making clothes for fall, because winter is rapidly coming. It's been in the 60s all week. We went from 80 to 60, and I am not sure of this, and it's raining today. So winter will definitely be here before we know it, and I need warm clothes. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.